Eyewitness News is your vaccine authority, and there's some big news in the vaccine world. Johnson & Johnson has now asked the FDA to authorize booster shots for its COVID-19 vaccine. J&J has not asked for a specific interval yet to administer the booster. Instead, the company submitted data showing that a second shot boosts immunity to 94% when given 2 months after the first dose and boosts immunity response 12-fold when given at 6 months. Obviously, big news for those who have the Johnson & Johnson shot. And joining us now to explain more is Keith Grant, APRN and Senior Director of Infection Prevention at Hartford Healthcare. Good to be with you, Keith.
Good to be with you guys. Thanks for having me.
So now that J&J has asked FDA to authorize a booster shot, what does that really mean for people who've gotten the shot?
Well, the initial data coming out from Johnson & Johnson observed the fact that efficacy for initial single dose about 72%. Now, with that being said, they've shown significant longevity with that immunity. What they're saying now, there's a possibility of increasing that to about 94% with administration of a second dose. So that's very, very good news for individuals. We continue to see very good data with Johnson & Johnson breakthrough cases. So it's very, very good news.
And how long will this actually take to get it approved? And when would people actually see boosters for the Johnson & Johnson vaccine? I know we're already seeing some for Pfizer.
Absolutely. FDA is expected to meet on the 14th to the 15th. We expect this to be one of the agenda items to be discussed. We're hoping to have a lot of information coming out on those specific days. And within a few hours after that, as all FDA discussions, we expect to start seeing a discussion from ACIP, who will give some guideline as to how to move the boosters if they're approved, how to operationalize that process. And then, so within a week after that, we should have some more information about timeline.
We've heard from Pfizer and Johnson & Johnson now about boosters. What's the latest on a Moderna booster?
Yeah, so Moderna booster information again has been over to the FDA and they're still reviewing it. The Moderna booster is slightly different in that the dosing is supposedly half the initial dose. So from a logistic perspective, complicates things just a little bit. But again, same concept, the identification that there's some waning in the initial antibodies that were there. And hopefully the second dose or the booster will increase that and will provide that level of boost that is necessary to maintain, especially through, as we recognize our different spikes with COVID-19.
Right, as we head into the winter, and I know some healthcare workers I know have already been getting those boosters, so we'll see what happens with the rest of the population. Keith Grant, thank you for sharing some time and shedding some light. We appreciate that.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for having me.
Have a good day.